This is the EcoFlow Wave 2 portable air conditioning unit. As you can see, it is quite large. There's a battery that goes underneath as well, which will raise this up by another 4 centimeters. It's got some weight behind it, you know. Is it practical in our motorhome? And this is what this video is all about. As you may be aware, our motorhome Herman, a Heimer B564, is 6 meters long and I think it's 2.8 meters wide. Inside we got fairly amount of room to live, but for something like this, where's it gonna go? All our cupboards and whatnot are all full. Yeah, the purpose of this video is to find out whether or not we can take it with us, where it would go during traveling, where it would go when we wanted to use it. Because summer is coming up. It is now getting quite warm outside, although it does have a few chilly spots. But, you know, when you get into the heat of the summer, it can get really hot in here. And when you have the blinds or the windows open and the fly screens down, there's not a lot of wind moving around. I've got some ideas of where it could go, but I need to find out. The first thing I'm going to take a look for is where I can put it while we're not using it or while we're traveling. There might be some room underneath this seat here, but I know there's a load of stuff in there, so that would have to be pulled out. At the back here, we have some space here. And no, it's not going to go below the window, is it? In our wardrobe here, I know that it probably fits just there if we moved all this stuff, but we do have storage here already. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but we have some sort of we have a crate there. But this wooden shelf to get to the boiler is not that strong, so I'm gonna say no, we can't put it in there. The bathroom, while we're driving along, we could probably put it in there, but then if we've had a shower, it's gonna be wet, right? It might not have had time to dry out. Don't like that idea either. Or maybe here, we could put it here, but it's just gonna get in the way, I think. In the back here is our entrance into our locker. Now, if we take the chairs out, we take our drinks out, we could probably put it in there, but it doesn't leave much room for anything else. And can we actually get it in there? Let's see if it'll fit under this seat, shall we? It looks like I'm going to have to remove everything under here, which is quite a large sacrifice, really. Now, that's how much room I have underneath the seat. Just there is the wheel well, so there's no point removing the duvet or anything else up there. We have this air ducting as well, which is probably going to be in the way, and of course this bar here is going to stop us from putting it in there as well. I think it fits in quite well, nice and snug actually. I could probably put the hoses and the things that go on here in the back here. I won't be able to take my power station and a few other things, but yeah, I think that will fit. Lid closes. So I've taken some more junk out and I've managed to twizzle it round. It was a bit tight with the hose down here, but I think I can put the plastic gubbins and the hoses down here. I don't think I can get my power station in there still. It will probably fit in there, but the bar's in the way. And of course, I'm forgetting where to put the battery as well. That'll have to go in the back, possibly. So let's see if we can get this in our rear locker. Oh, it seems to fit for the moment. Yeah, I can push it all the way back there. It's taking up a hell of a lot of room, though. Now let's take a look at when we want to use it. We're parked up, we're at a campsite or something and we want to use it. Where can we put it? So this is what it's going to look like when it's all set up. We've got these two ducts coming out. This is for sucking air in from the outside, and this is for expelling it to the outside. The cool air, or even heat if you want it to blow warm air at you, is going to come out from the front here. So this needs to be pointing to the inside of Herman, and these two need to go out the window. So we could have it on the table with the vents going out of an open window, but then I'll need to figure out how to stop all the other air from outside coming in through this huge gap, which of course is created by the window being open. We could have it at the back, but there's a couple of problems with that. This bigger hose here, that won't reach the window. I think the other one will be able to. And of course I'll have the same problem with the other window. With that, well, that's not a problem. It's a lot smaller, easier to solve, that one. But also, it's blocking the door to the bathroom. So in the middle of the night, that's going to be a bit of a fumble. So now I've got it sitting between the two front driving seats, and we'll need to fold the seats flat so that we can bring the bed down to about that level. So we don't have much room. The chair is going to be in the way even more with the seat folded down, like I've got here. So this hose could probably, it doesn't quite reach the window, and the larger hose does kind of reach, but it's starting to stretch it, and I don't want to stretch it really, so that's not going to really work unless I get some sort of extension going, which I don't have. Our final option, and probably our best option, is to tuck the Wave 2 in front of the passenger seat. The hosing does actually work out quite well because they both go out the window. They reach quite fine, and I've also got the foam template here to fix them in place. I would need to put some sort of card here or something to stop the external air coming in. Alternatively, we could actually have it outside and have the front duct where all the cool air comes out going into the motorhome via the window. But again, stretching the hose here doesn't quite reach, which is a bit unfortunate, even though the Wave 2 is actually on its battery now, giving it an extra 5-6 centimeters. So is it practical for us to use in our motorhome? Well, we've only got a small amount of options where it can go during transit and during use, and I think it's obvious it's at the back and probably in front of the passenger seat. However, because it's so large, it's taken up valuable space. So in the back, which is the main part, I think it will be using up space where my camera bag goes and my laptop bag, and most importantly, it's where our drinks go. I don't think we will take it on a tour. I can't see us doing that. Our space is too valuable. But certainly a weekend away where it's going to be, heat wave time. So I think that's when it would be actually used the most. Let us know what you think. Of course, your motorhome might be far bigger than ours. You might have a nice big garage you can put anything you like. Nice little space there for a battery and the Flow 2. So yeah, let us know what you think about the EcoFlow Wave 2 in your motorhome. I'll be very interested to know your views. Until next time, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.